Hallo und willkommen zurück zu Shoninyas Let's Plays und dem Let's Test angespielt zu Siralim Ultimate. Ja, ich habe vom Publisher einen Key bekommen und habe lange überlegt, ob das was für mich ist. Noch immer weiß ich es nicht, aber es scheint erstmal ganz interessant zu sein. Also ich habe mir ein paar Screenshots angeguckt und ein paar Videos. Wie es scheint, ist das ein, ja, ich nenne es mal Deck-Building Dungeon Crawler Game. Mit dem Unterschied, dass es, glaube ich, über 1300 Monster gibt, die man fangen kann und fusionieren kann. Und das fand ich wiederum sehr interessant, auch wenn ich von der Optik und von der Spielweise ja, ein bisschen skeptisch war. Aber wir schauen einfach mal. Ah, okay. Die Steuerung ist ein bisschen seltsam irgendwie. At least I found you. Do not be alarmed. This is merely a dream. You are the monarch of Siralim, yes? You try to say yes, but this happens to be one of those dreams where you can't speak. You also try nod your head, but you can't move either. In fact, all you can really do is thinking about how full your bladder is right now. Ooh, what a relief. Imagine how amateurish I would seen him if I had invaded the wrong dream. And don't worry, despite your sleep paralysis, I can read your tongues just fine, so we can communicate that way. Now then, what should I call you? Shoninya, you say. A fine name, indeed. You can call me Caliban. By the way, you might think of me as a ghost, or a phantasm, or something like that. In other words, I don't exist in the real world. I have another question for you. What is your specialization? Okay. Da gibt es jetzt extrem viel. Your appearance, starting creature. Okay, je nachdem, wen man aussucht, hat man andere Startkreaturen von einem anderen Element. Weil ich sehe manchmal... Nee, das Symbol vor dem Element und dem Charakter ist immer ein anderes. Und der Playstyle ändert sich ja mal. Same Race, okay. Dadurch, dass es 1300 Kreaturen gibt, stelle ich es mir, glaube ich, schwer vor, von der gleichen Rasse was zu finden. Und dann vom Taking Action, okay. Fernkampf. Won't be able to act for the first few turns in battle as long as you're around. Das heißt, ich fange immer zuerst an, okay? Das klingt eigentlich ganz nett. Okay. Benefits in combat as battles continue to drag on. Ich vermute, das heißt, wenn die Kämpfe länger dauern. Base State. Okay. Even the most powerful of attacks. Each time your creature take damage, they also damage their enemies. Das klingt richtig nice. Ich glaube, ich spiele den Paladin. Okay, Supporter. Counter-Attack by Dodging. Das klingt auch sehr nett. Und Kreaturen haben generell eine höhere Chance zu dodgen. Sowohl Spells als auch Attacken. Das klingt nett. Mache ich mal ein Dodging-Team. Aha. Ich könnte mit meinen Heilern auch Damage machen. Die Frage ist, wie viel Damage? Die Frage ist, gut, hier, das ist ein Full Counter. Aber bei dem hier, take damage, they also damage the enemies. Ja, in welchem Sinne? Wenn der Gegner mir 100 Schaden macht, mache ich dann 10 zurück. Also ist das wie eine Dornenaura zu verstehen? Oder wie ein Counter, der dann den Attack-Based Damage von der Kreatur an sich macht? Smaller Parties, mehr Benefit. So, ja, ich schwanke zwischen dem Inquisitor mit dem Schaden machen beim Heilen, dem Monk mit dem Dodging und Counter oder dem Paladin. Starting-Kreatur, der hat eine Valkyrie, der hat einen Aspekten und der hat diesen Blood Crusader. Ach komm hier, schauen uns den mal an. Wow, you took so long to tame your specialization that you slept well past your normal waking time. I get right to the point then. You know of the Kingdom of Nyx, correct? You try to say yes, of course I know of Nyx. They are our most trustful ally, and we often trade Jared goods with each other, but you are still unable to speak, also your bladder is about to burst. I figured as much. Well, I have a bit of bad news. The King of Nyx is up to no good. I recently discovered that he managed to get his hands on the ultimate Nether Orb, a powerful relic that can be used to bend the gods to its user's will. I fear that he will use this orb to take control of the entire world of Rhodia. You try to snort and ask Caliban how he could possibly know of the ultimate Nether Orb's whereabouts, much less the King of Nyx's ambitions, but alas, your attempt is futile, and to make matters worse, your pelvic region feels as if it's on fire. Okay. I'm confident in my accusations. I have observed his dreams and have seen what he plans to do after his Magi have fully charged the orb. His future actions do not bode well for Rhodia. You don't have much time to awaken now and tell your most trusted advisor what we spoke about this dream. Formulate a strategy to infiltrate Nyx and steal the ultimate Nether Orb so that it will not be used for ill purposes. Good luck, Shoninya. Will we speak again soon? Sieht halt aus wie ein RPG-Maker-Spiel. Und ich glaube, was mir bei dem Trailer oder bei den Trailer-Videos am meisten gestört hat, dass die Karten halt, die variieren zwar, aber es wirkte halt schon irgendwie alles so leer. Good morning, my liege. Well met, Shoninya. Hi, Shoninya. And why are you pants wet? Okay. You stumble your way through a vicious lie about how you spilled a mug of smaller beer down the front of your during breakfast. A long drawn-out silence, and shown as Hebron, Damasus, and Everett refused to meet your gaze. In an effort to change the subject, you tell everyone about the dream you had last night. Caliban, huh? Haven't heard that name in quite some time. They say that if Caliban appears in your dream, he will haunt your sleep until you do as he wants. Damas has the right of it, at least as far as the rumors claim. It all sounds a bit superstitious to me, like how you're supposed to bring cats aboard the ship for good luck, or how you should kiss your granny on the lips while her mouth is full of porridge to rid yourself of disease. Okay. Everyone stops talking and stares at Hebron with plain disappointment. Anyway, I say we wait it out and see if Caliban shows himself again. No sense in worrying about something that might have been a trick of the mind, Shoninya. Indeed, as for me, I don't believe Caliban exists at all. Just an old story to help pass the time to taverns is all it is. Sudden imaginable pain spores up the back of your neck and through your forehead. You wince from the agony of it all, and before long your vision fades into darkness. You don't believe me, huh? What must I do to prove otherwise? What do you mean, Shoninya? And why are you making your voice so deep all of a sudden? And why are your eyes glowing red? And why are you floating a few inches off the ground? It's not Shoninya, you fool. It is Caliban. Quite messing around, Shoninya. You're not Caliban. You must be joking. Let me spell it out for you. Evil-minded knight of Siralim. Yes, I am Caliban. I do not exist in your world, but can communicate with humans through their dreams. I can also possess a person temporarily with their permission, of course, to speak to you as I am now. So Shoninya had the right of it then? Caliban is real. Indeed. Yes, Shoninya's story was true after all. I am truly astonished at how much time you are all wasting prattling on about absolutely nothing now. Listen closely, as we don't have much time. You must travel to Nyx and capture the ultimate Nether Orb before it's too late. Rally your men and summon your most powerful creatures, and let's get on it with it. There's no way I'm letting Shoninya get into any sort of danger. Damaus and I will handle this. We will try to be diplomatic about it at first. See if the ultimate Nether Orb even exists in Nex as you claim, and then see about taking it someplace back. Come Hebron, we shall take your leave immediately. Everett, while we are waiting for work with Shoninya to warn the other gods about Nex ambitions and try to rally them to your cause. If our visit to Nex doesn't go according to plan, we will need all the help we can get. We will do what we must. Take care, Damaus, Hebron. Very nice to meet you, Sir Caliban. Just Caliban is fine, thank you. Alright, it's time to relinquish my control over this body. In the future, I pledge to communicate with you all a little more gracefully. That is to say, I won't overtake Shoninya's body and cause an excruciating amount of pain. Die Musik so laut. So, die sind jetzt schon mal vorgegangen. Right then, just happens. Shoninya, I would offer to make the pilgrimage across Rhoda to warn the gods in your stead, but we both know you're better, suited for the task. Diplomacy never been a point of strength for me, not to mention the gods will respect you more for seeking their aid in person. It's been a while since you've been out and about, so let's spend the rest of the day getting you back into the swing of things. When you're ready, change your pants, then say the word and we will begin your training. Achievement earned, becoming a paladin. You have one notification, F. Achso. Speak with the arrows to start your first battle. Aha, okay. Credits. Wardrobe. Tja, ich glaube, ja, jetzt das kann ich nicht. Alright, let's get started on your training. First we will review the basics of combat. They say the best way to learn is by doing, so let's jump right into the battle. Your blood crusader against my unicorn. Ready? Don't hold back, your majesty. Okay, ich habe ganz viele Ressourcen bekommen. Und mein Crusader hat ein Level up. Well done. That battle was fairly straightforward, since both of us have only one creature. Later you will be able to take up to 6 creatures with you on your journey, and you will fight up to 6 enemies at a time as well. After you defeat an enemy, you will gain some of that creature's mana. After you gain enough of that same type of creature's mana, you will be able to summon that creature and use it in battle. Since you defeated my creature, you have enough mana to summon your very own unicorn. Head eastward to the Summoner Brazier and summon a new unicorn. Summon ready, knowledge increased. Okay. Ich kann wirklich immer nur straightforward das machen, was er mir sagt. Attention to your quest. Use the Summoner. Hier oder was? Aha. Kostet 1000 von diesem lila Fläschchen. After this creature attacks, it resurrects a random ally with 50. Okay, das klingt ja richtig böse. Very good, your unicorn will serve you well. Always remember to check Summoner Brazier to see what new creatures you can summon. Next, you should take a look around the castle and familiarize yourself with its facilities. Your first stop should be the menagerie. You will find it in the western wing of the castle. Speak with Nota once you get there to learn more about it. Good day, your majesty. Welcome to the menagerie. So what can I help you with? Ask Nota to explain the ins and outs of the menagerie to you. But my liege, you lived here all your life. Surely you know all about the menagerie by now. Here's a point, but you know what? This is your canon, and you will be damned if anyone is going to take a fool out of you for asking ridiculous questions. Ahem, my apologies, your majesty. I forgot myself. I would be more than happy to explain the menagerie to you. With the menagerie, we will take care of your creatures for you while you are on your journey. You can only have up to 6 creatures in your party at a time, so you can leave any extras here and we will ensure that they are kept in tip-top shape. This is to say, we will make sure they don't die of starvation or severe dehydration. You can return to the menagerie at any time to swap out a creature from your party if you would rather take another one with you instead. And that's all there is to say. Whenever you summon a new creature, be sure to visit the menagerie to configure your party. Alright. Welcome back. I hope you enjoy your stroll around the menagerie. Next you should visit Zabon the blacksmith. He will teach you about to forge and equip your creature with artifacts. Afterwards we will speak with Rhea the enchantress. She will teach you how to craft spell gems for your creatures to use in battle. Hail, your majesty. What can I do for you today? No, don't say it. I can tell by the look in your eyes that you are here to forge an artifact for one of your creatures. You're taken aback by the fact that Sabon thinks himself clever for knowing you here to make use of his only function. Oh no, I can also tell by the look in your eye that you think I can only forge artifacts. Well, that was creepy. Uh-oh, the look in your eyes says it all. You think I'm creepy. No worries, I have thick skin. The truth of matters is that there's plenty more than that can be done to an artifact after it's been forged. But let's not get ahead on ourselves. First explain what's an artifact. Each of your creatures can equip an artifact. Artifacts come in 5 different varieties: swords, shields, staffs, boots and helms. The type of artifact determines the primary stat that it boosts. For example, swords give 2 boost to attack, while boots can increase the speed. To create an artifact, speak with me and choose Forge. Give it a try now. Forge. Was kostet jetzt Brimstone? Someone gathers your resources and begins hammering violently at the anvil. Despite the blacksmith's peculiar demeanor, you can't help but appreciate his masterful familiarity with the mallet. Within a few minutes the hammering stops. Sadon hands the artifact you requested. Plus 10%. Well done, that was easy enough, wasn't it? Each artifact has a tier. Artifacts start at tier 1 and you can upgrade your artifact to increase that tier. When you increase an artifact's tier, all of its stats increase. In addition, at certain tiers your artifact will gain additional slots. You can find crafting materials to sockets into these slots, allowing the artifact to gain new properties. The artifact you forge will gain new stats at tier 3. Try to upgrade your artifact to tier 3 now. Kostet 250 und es wird nicht teurer. Jetzt hat es einen Sockel und seine Effekte sind um 1% je hochgegangen. Perfect, you did notice that your artifact stats increased each time you upgraded it. As I mentioned before, your artifact also gained a new stat following since it reached tier 3. Next, take these artifact materials and use them to socket your artifact. This will add an additional property to it. Okay, ich habe Red Amber 5 Stück. Macht nochmal Attack drauf. 5 of these materials to use 1 for... Okay. Nochmal plus 12. Okay. You should equip your Blood Crusader with the sword you just forged. Press Q to open your menu, then choose Creatures and select your Blood Crusader, then select Equip, blah blah blah, Sword, blah blah blah. Okay. Creatures, Equip, Sword. For more information you should consult the Codex. Codex is a vital source of information, blah blah blah, da kann ich alles nachlesen, blah blah blah. I can tell you by the look in your eyes that you are eager to meet with Rhea next. She will explain all you need to know about spellgums. You will find her in the neighbor room. Good luck. Good day to you, your majesty. Are you ready to learn about spellgums? Your creatures can equip spellgems, which allow them to cast spells in battle. Each spellgem allows you to cast a different spell. For example, a spellgem of Fireball enables a creature to cast a Fireball. Each spellgem has a certain number of charges. Each time a creature casts a spell, a charge is removed from the spell. If the spellgem runs out of charges, your creatures won't be able to use that spell until it is recharged. But don't worry, all spells will be recharged automatically when you return to Siralim. Let's start by creating a new spell. Speak with me and choose craft. Target takes a small amount of damage. You have null of these. Okay. Chests. Das kostet jetzt 2000 Kristalle. The creatures gain a barrier that it absorbs moderate damage. Healing. Ich will mal ganz kurz gucken. Seht ihr denn irgendwas bei meinen Kreaturen? Waits. Creature always has a mending and leeching, and this creature receives 100% more healing from all sources. After the creature attacks, it resurrects all. Er hat viel Attack, aber wenig Intelligenz. Er hat wenig Attack, aber viel Defense. Es scheint ein Tank zu sein. Das ist ein Damage Dealer. Aber ich habe jetzt nichts gesehen. Ich glaube, jeder kann davon irgendwas ausrüsten. So, das heißt, ich mache der wiederbelebt. Ach komm, ich mache jetzt einfach mal. Very good. Next you should equip that spell to your Blood Crusader. Ich will es aber nicht zu meinem Blood Crusader geben. Na gut. Jede Kreatur hat also 3 Spellgame-Slots. Ich gebe das jetzt meinem Unicorn. Much like artifacts, spellgems also have a tier. You can upgrade your spellgems to increase their tier. At certain tiers, your spellgems will gain a new slot, which can be enchanted to give that spellgem a new property. These properties change the way the spell works. Lastly, keep an eye out during your travels for inscriptions. These items can be used to discover new spells for you to craft. That's all for it now. You have any other question about spellgems, remember to check your codex. Gucken wir doch mal, was hier passiert. Achso, doch kann ich sogar. So, ist jetzt aber nichts passiert. Achievement earned. You have one notification. Description. So. Das macht Leben, der Stab macht Intelligenz, das Schild macht Kunst und das macht Speed. Achso, aber mehr geht nicht. So, wir haben fast noch nichts gemacht. Echt nur im Tutorial hier. I see your creatures are properly equipped with artifacts and spellgems now. Very good. You are now ready to venture outside these castle walls and earn the favor of the gods. You should rest for the remainder of the day. Damaus and Hebron should return from their journey early tomorrow morning, and you will need to speak with them before you depart. Die kommen bestimmt nicht zurück. After a busy day of learning extremely basic things, you head off to the bed. You fall asleep. You begin to snore louder and even louder. Drool begins to drip down the corner of your mouth. The drool continues to your pour freely. The snoring intensifies. Your drawling intensifies. There's so much drool that you're sure to wake up with a bunch of sour-smelling crust caked to the side of your face. You woke up for a brief moment to flip your pillow upside down. It's nice and cool now. You drift back to sleep. Shoninya, wake up. Damas and Hebron have returned. Okay. Ah, Hebron and Damas, it's good to see you two of you return safely. What happened? Did you find the ultimate Nether Orb? Yes, as Caliban claimed, we found the ultimate Nether Orb in Nex. And as he planned, we tried to negotiate with Lucius to see if we could come to some understanding. And we were met with staunch resistance. Lucius destroyed most of our army all by himself. When Damas and I It finally cornered him. The gods intervened. We nearly lost our lives before we managed to escape. I fear that Lucius already holds influence over many of the gods. They are not, after all, normally prone to physical intervention with the affairs of humans. I see. Then perhaps we should petition the gods and explain what is at stake for our world. Surely they will come to their sense and see if our side of things. Perhaps they even aid us obtaining the ultimate orb. It's a good plan, but that's not only our problem now. Before we fled, Lucius vanished, and he took the ultimate nether orb with him. We have no idea where he went, but it's safe to say that he won't be returning to Nex anytime sooner for fear us of launching a following attack. Indeed. Then where do we go from here? Gabriel and I will search for Lucius. In the meantime, Shoninya, I believe you should move forward with our original plan to petition the gods and ask for their help. You should first visit the Blood Grove. Proxenus is the good of that realm. He's a master tracker, and his expertise will prove invaluable in helping us finding the ultimate nether orb. That is an excellent idea. Indeed, Shoninya. Make haste to the Blood Grove and see if you can say Apokronox to your side. Agreed. It's a sound plan. Good luck, Shoninya. Damas and I will begin searching in other realms so that we don't put all our eggs in one nest, so to speak. Hi, farewell, Shoninya and Everett. Darf ich jetzt auch mal was machen? Shoninya, head to the northern part of the castle and use the teleporter shrine to travel to the Blood Grove. Once you arrive, seek out Aprokronox altar and commune with it to speak with them. Good luck, Shoninya. We'll see to your castle defense while you are away. You can count on me. Enemy Level 1, Maximum Realm, Tiefe 1, Realm Type, Blood Grove. You received a Realm quest. You will receive one at the start of each realm. These are short, bite-sized quests that must be completed before you can proceed to the next realm. After you complete a realm quest, you will receive a reward, and then you will be able to use that realm's teleportation shrine to either travel to a new realm or to return back. When you complete a realm quest at the highest realm deep you ever visited, you will also receive perks points that can be used to unlock perks for your specializations. Okay. Alter. Wie stark ist der? Was? So, wir kriegen diesen Bridgestone, die Mana-Kristalle, dieses Dings mit zum Simone und dann haben wir noch zwei Elemente, die wir noch nicht kennen. Summon ready, Browner Mauler. Ah, okay, also man ist mal wieder aufgegangen. Dann brauche ich mir ja nicht so viel Sorgen machen. So, das ist schon der Gott, okay. The ultimate Nepo, yes, I feared of it. In trust I always thought it to be a mute. However, I would be remiss to ignore the reputation ruler of Siralim. Very well then, I will aid you in your quest and to find the ultimate nether orb. But first I must ask a favor of you. Deep within the Blood Grove prowls a powerful beast called Kichi. She is a creature of the Eft race. Find her so that I might tame her and call her my own. She will prove an invaluable asset when it comes to tracking down the ultimate nether orb. Do this for me and I will attend your knights on the quest. Peachy doesn't appear to be anywhere nearby. Make your way to the teleportation shrine in this room and use it to travel to a different part of the Blood Grove. You complete a quest against one not favored with Apo Kranox God. Der Jagd. Your favorite increased by 20% and you earn some treasures. You receive some items. Lass mich jetzt entscheiden. Nee, ich krieg alles. Okay, wir sind bei 30 Minuten. Ich mache hier erstmal einen Break. Bis zur nächsten Folge.